So hello traders, this is Trader Muru here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we will start our weekly analysis now. And as we see, we will start with our weekly time frame. So in weekly time frame, we already know that price have started a retracement. We have a closing below this low and another candle have closed above. So this is typically our 4 candle retracement. Now after our 4 candle retracement, what happens, we have seen this, that once a candle close below and have a closing back above, then what happens? Price tend to retest it near about areas, and then we have a breakout structure. So most of the time this thing happens. You can see this here too. When we have a closing below the previous bullish candle and have again close back inside, then we have a retest at the sweep level and we have a breakout structure. So this is a bullish projection, and we have the same exact projection right now forming over here. Okay, so main problem is this candle here. This candle have closed below, so we need to watch for this candle retest here about this zone, which is near about our psychological level of 4003 to 4000. Price will try to test it, and if this area holds, we will see a new ATH in upcoming week to this area here. So this zone will be very much important here. Price need to test it and hold this level around our psychological level, and as you can see, this massive drop was held by this level and we have a nice bounce. So same zone will be a good buying area in this upcoming week. Now let's see daily time frame. In daily time frame zone, as you can see, this is a important structural zone. See this drop is nothing compared to this one. Look at this one here. We have almost 3000 and you can say this 3750 pips in 2 days only, and this much drop was held by this level. After that we have nice bounce and price hit this areas. So now currently price is trying to test this area. In daily time frame we have this breakout structure, and this is our support area from where we were expecting a small bounce, and we already have a little bit bounce here. And now first resistance is this level, because price did not hold this equal lows which we were expecting it to hold, then it can give us a small bounce and again drop. But instead of this bounce, price directly dropped below. So this area will act as a resistance now. Price will test it and again drop, and this time drop will be below this low, testing out this zone here around 4006 to 4002. This area will be important. We have a daily time frame order block inside this area here, and this is our structural support too. So this is a good area, and if you see a volume here, so in this range we have the highest volume at this level. See this, near about 4,000. So this is also a good confirmation. Then we have 4-hour time frame. See this. This area is now acting as a resistance. Price is getting rejected here, and now it can again drop toward this low until we have again flip back above. If price flip this, then it will test this resistance area, this one, because this is our previous resistance area from where price have rejected multiple times. See this. This is the main resistance. Let me mark it in red. So for the trade purpose, firstly I will be watching for short on this red zone, and my target will be this low recently created, which is around 4,000. And if you see this, we already have a 5-wave elliott wave bullish pattern. See this? First was this first wave, then retracement, then we have second wave and its retracement hit, and this is our 5-wave completed here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After the 5-wave, we have a 3-wave downside momentum, which is ABC correction. First is this A, then B and C. So if you see this, the notation will be much clear. Now, first of all, whenever a first wave starts, the retracement will be 60%, 60 to 70%. So it will be near about 618 to 786%, and you can see this price tested this area and again right. So after the test here, the third wave will be 1.618 to 2 level, and we have 1.618 level perfectly tested here. Then market started retracement, and after this retracement, the final wave will be 0.618% of this third wave. So this is our third wave, and it will be marked from here. So this is 0.618% here. It is completely perfectly tested here, and market is retracing. So this is the full first wave completed for elliott wave bullish pattern, and market is likely to retrace 60 to 70% after completing first wave. So where we have 60% to 70%, which is near about 4,019 to 3,916. So this is the area from where we can expect market to bounce again and give us a new high, which will be around 1.618 area of this full retracement. So we plot a fib here, and let's assume price just will drop over here. So next target can be, first will be 4,391, and then it can be 4,637. So we are watching this area, which have a nice support zone too here. This will be the good zone for a buy. See this? And we can see that it can possibly sweep the liquidity below this low. This low have a liquidity. Why? Because it was a massive drop and price just bounced from here. So many traders went long having a stop loss below it. So price will try to sweep them, take them out, again reclaim, and it can move like this. But remember, price should not close a 4-hour candle below this zone here. Otherwise, it will be bearish. See this? Price have not closed a 4-hour candle below this. So this will be a major area which is our 618 area 2 of fib. So price should not close 4-hour candle below this. If you are watching for confirmation, wait for price to sweep this, again reclaim around 414019, and then you can enter in trade for this high. Before that, if you see this is a clear replica of this one here. See this? This was the structural area. Before that, we have a breakout structure. This was a liquidity, equal low liquidity. Price just sweep equal low liquidity and tested a order block of structural area. Then it have a move. Same thing we are having here. It have a equal low liquidity and have a breakout structure before it and have a order block too. So where is this order block? This order block is aligned with our highest volume area. See this? Then this order block is also aligned with our weekly time frame structural area, which should hold. So this is a good area. If we get a confirmation near about 4008 to 3994, then it will be a next buying opportunity for this high here. So I'm watching for swing long near about this order block in daily time frame, and my major interest of area will be near about the psychological level of 4005 to 3995. After this test, I will be watching for long. No matter how strong is drop, guys, always remember every drop has a next high. Nobody was expecting this high after this drop. See this, how brutal was this drop? After that, what happens here? Price just sweep out liquidity, tested a structural zones, and this is the move. So this is a liquidity, and price is again moving upside from this FVG, and we were already talking about that price have left so much liquidity behind that it can drop massively. That's why I was not taking a random longs over these areas. Why? Because I wanted price to test this area near this zone, and I have already initial test over here. Then I'm expecting price to test a little bit lower and take out this liquidity of Friday low and test this order block. After this order block, I will be watching for a swing long. If this order block gets break and we have a closing below in daily time frame below this zone here, then what will happen? Then price will try to test this area, this one. Okay, so trade with very careful, guys. Be careful. We have a liquidity zone here. Price can sweep it. I will firstly watch for short from this area around 4096. Price have already dropping in 1 hour time frame from there. You can see this. This is a zone from where price is already dropping. See this. So if we have again test, then it can be shorted again, and target will be firstly 60% of this full wave, which is here about 4062 near about our green zone. Then our second target will be this low, and third target will be this daily time frame order block near about 4005 to 4000. So this is what I'm expecting. Firstly, price can drop again, reclaim, give us a change of character and move. We already have a bearish structure right now in 1 hour time frame. As you can see, this was breakout structure, then we have a change of character, then we have again change of character, and this was the area from where we were expecting a short momentum to build up again, and this is what it delivers. See this? Why this zone was so much strong here? Because it have a 4-hour QML zone, this one, and a 1-hour structural area. Both align at same level. After this test, I was expecting market to drop hard, and this was my first target. After this, price is continuously making lower lows and lower highs, as you can see this. So until this structure breaks, there is no buy. Remember this, there is no buy until this lower highs and lower low get changed. We need a one change of character. After that, you can enter in long, and your first target will be this high, which is created here around 4245, and second target will be this equal highs near about 4381. So wait for this structure change in around 15 minutes or 30 minutes is good. In 1 hour, if we have a change of character in 1 hour, it will be very much good for a reversal pattern. Before that, I will be watching for short here, and my target will be firstly this low, and then this is a good area around 27 and 4000. After that, I will be watching for long again. So this is what gold is doing right now. I'm still expecting gold to drop more, and if we have a breakout above, so what will happen? Price will test this areas. This is the zone which is untested here, and if you see this, we will have a massive structural areas to near this area. See this supply is still pending for the test, and if you see this in 4-hour time frame, this is FVG and structural area too. So this will be a good short area. Even if price want to go upside, it will get rejected from here and test this area. This will be a small scalp entry. In 1 hour time frame, it is still good, and in 2 hour, it have a massive supply here. So maximum possibility that price can test this area around 4158 to 86. This will be a short entry. Right now, structure is bearish. Complete. Okay, this is the change of character. Then we have breakout structure, and this area is pending. Okay, so good. This is a short area. Price will sweep out this high, take out this liquidity, test this area, and again drop. But first short area is this one. We have this rejection, this support. Now it is turning into resistance now. So this will be a good area to test. So that's it for today and this week, guys. I'm still expecting price to go upside again after testing some lower zones near about 4000, and after that I will be watching for a long entry towards 4500. Now this is a bullish scenario, and if price break below this low, assume that price do not follow any of the trend here and continuous dropping over here, and break below this low, then what will happen? It will test this area and drop massively towards our weekly time frame structural zone, which is 35. So even if price drop below this zone, you will have a good opportunity to short, and the target will be 35. This area is still pending for the test. Before this area breaks, there is no short opportunity. Daily is still bullish. It is just a retracement, nothing else. Okay. So this is what I'm watching in gold. I will watch for long from here, this zones. If this area gets break, then I will be watching for short. And this will be my target in bearish scenario, and 45 will be my target in bullish scenario. Okay, so I'm coming for your chat, and let's see what is you guys are thinking. How are you, bro? Your work is informative and help us to understand market price action very precisely. Thank you very much. How did you learn all this, brother? I have done courses and some self-learning too, brother. Please check BTC. Okay, let's check BTC. So in BTC, we have let's start with monthly time frame. In monthly time frame, we have a breakout structure below this trend line. Price have break below this trend line. See this? So first target for the drop will be this low. The last breakout structure was this, and we don't have any inducement here. So what can happen here is price take out this low as an inducement, and it will test the bottom zones. Where are the bottom zones? First is this one, 7300, which is still pending for the test. And if price want to take out a liquidity from here, then it will test this high. Why? Because it is our yearly high. Yearly high is still pending for the test. See this? If you see this BTC, I want a more. Okay, so this is good. Look at the yearly chart of BTC. It breaks high, test it and move. It breaks high. It is pending for the test near about 6900. So price have not tested this area. Price can retest it and again move, and target will be first this high around 126.296, and second will be 150k around here, this one. Okay, then we have monthly time frame. Is there any structural areas aligned with this zone? Yes, we have this smaller zone and this liquidity area. So price can sweep this low around 7400 according to monthly and yearly time frame. Then we have this move. Okay, now let's see weekly. In weekly time frame, this was the last breakout structure. As you can see, price have closed a one candle above it. Then we have a two candle closing below it. This candle will also close here. So this is a bearish scenario. Price will go upside again and it will reject. And first rejection price will be this one. Here about 100k to 110k. Okay. Now on daily time frame, Is there any structural area aligned with this zone? Yes, we have. You can clearly see this. This was the breakout structure. Change of character is here. Then we have again a breakout structure. And then we have another breakout structure yesterday. So this zone is bearish retest zone. First is this one, and second is this area is still pending for the test, so this is good. This will act as an inducement. So these two areas are a bearish zone. In 4-hour time frame, possible that price can reject from this zone to here because it is having liquidity in 4-hour time frame, but it is already tested. So watch for these areas. I'm expecting BTC to drop more, and this drop will be continued firstly towards 80,000 and then 75. Watch for short on retracement. I will be joining your VIP soon. Just stuck in my some work, not getting time. We are in loss in VIP in this week. I was not so much active, so I have done some terrible work over there. Sorry for this. Because some of member want middle entries over here, so I gave them entry here and it hit SL2. Okay. Sir, explain sweep and retest setup and explain when to take a direct entry and when to wait for confirmation. If you have an inducement already present at the structural level, like this one, if you have a breakout structure and the zone here like this one, which everyone want to buy, but the bottom zone is still pending for the test. Price have not tested, it already bounced here. So what will happen here is price will take this low as a inducement. Then in this case, you can directly enter here on a limit targeting this high. But when you don't have any inducement here, price have just tested and massively moved directly. So what will happen? The most of the traders are willing to buy here. So in this case, price is more likely to sweep this low, retest it and move. If you see this in live market, okay, let me show you. See this area. Market just pump here in 1 hour time frame. It moved before the structural areas. So many people were finding entry at this structural level here, having their stop loss just below this low. Okay. So what market did? Market just sweep them, test near about our structural areas and move. When you have a inducement near your structural area which have not tested your structural zones, then market will just sweep inducement and move. Okay. See this area. See, it did not test at this area. it moved before it. So on the next time, market just sweep out that zone and move. See this? Market never leaves any areas untested. Remember this thumb rule, market never leaves any area untested. Unless it is in higher time frame. When market leaves any area above monthly time frame, it is not likely to test. But the weekly, daily and 4-hour time frame structural areas will get tested soon. See, this all areas are still pending. See? This is the test. Market leaves this area here. Look at this. This was the breakout structure. See? It's a pending test. But it have a liquidity grab. So market just decided to move from here. Then we have this area still pending. Okay. It will test in near about more than 2 or 3 years. It will take time. But the nearer zones which are still pending will get tested soon. We have this breakout structure. We have this one. The first nearest area which is still pending soon get tested. Like this one. How strong was this zone? And I was still expecting market to test this area. Everyone was like, market is going upside, upside, upside. It is not tested this area. After that, see this. A massive drop, test out this zone. Again bound. Many people were in long from here. Having stop loss below it, market just sweep out that liquidity. Again reclaim. It don't have any 2 candle closing below it, so market is still bullish. Give us a breakout structure in daily time frame, then retest. This area was also untested. But then, see this? This is all a liquidity gain. Sir, what are the confirmations on level entry? Your confirmations are sometimes sweep, or sometimes you can use morning star too. In here, it was this morning star, sweep and morning star. At structural areas, if you have a sweep then a structure change, this was a good confirmation and I was in short from here, but market just take me out on break even and then drop. Say this area. This was so good entry that I regret it. Okay. This was the breakout structure. Then we have this change of character. As we have 2 candle closing below it, then this is our structural zone. And when we have a supply area in our structural zone, this is a good and strong zone to short, and then you can see this move. What are your thoughts on CRT? CRT, crypto coin. CRT. I don't know, brother. Is it coin or leave it? What is likelier to next move? Shorter time frame, please. We have already talked about, brother. We are watching for short, and this is our supply here, from where market is rejecting. It is forming a smaller time frame trend line here. If you get a breakout above, then you can long it towards again to this supply area. Until it flips, it will be short from here. In smaller time frame, it is forming this wedge. If have a breakout, then long to this area. If it gets breakdown, short to this area. CRT candle range theory. It is good, but I don't use it much. I use it some basic criterias too. I don't use it much. I use it for the confirmation near of my structural areas. CRT assumes every candle as a range. Okay. So if you see this, market was going upside. This is one range. Again range break. So what will market do? Market will test this range, move upside. Sorry. Then again first ever candle, it is again the range. Market breaks upside, moving upside. This is the first candle break. Market breaks upside. It is again bullish until this low gets break. This low gets break. This is the full range which was holding this full area. Now this is a order block from where market will drop. See this? This is the drop. And this candle have break this one, so this is our new range. Market will not go above it. Sorry guys, my voice is not so good right now. See this range get break. So if we get a test, it will be still a drop. This is new range. Market have already closing below. So this is our new range. Price can sweep its high and again come for its low. Like this one. So this is what CRT, right? It assumes every candle as a range. How are you holding your one lot still? Because I have already booked 3 lots in it. It was 4 lot trade and I have already booked 3 of them, and this one lot is for my new ATS target. If I'm keep booking it over and over, it will not make it my swing trade. I'm holding it for swing, not for the scalp. I have already booked my scalp entries. Thank you, sir. How do you think on hedging opportunities? Don't hedge, just take a stop loss. Okay? Never hedge your trade because it is like booking your trade. If you are let me just show you. Suppose you are in short from here. Okay, you are in short from here, and then market goes upside, and in fear you enter in long and hedge your position at this one 4207. So how much it is? It is near about 490 pips. So what you have done here is you have opened a one lot here and you have hedged a one lot here. So you have basically closed the trade. What is hedging? Hedging is just booking your loss here. You have already opened a one lot long here, which means your short one long here is nullified. You have already booked your loss. Your account balance will neither grow nor will fall. It means you have already booked your trade. Your loss is already in. Now you will be just in tension by watching the numbers, which will irritate you. So never hedge your trade. It is same as booking your stop loss. Instead of hedge, book your trade, book your loss and go for the next one. It will create a less stress. When you have a clear account, it will create less stress and it will be a indication, and that time you will see market very much clearly. But if you have a stuck position in hedge, you will be just finding opportunities to exit from this hedge. You will be not finding a new opportunity to trade. You will be just finding an opportunity to exit from your hedge. This is how your trading will be fucked if you don't use a good risk management. It is possible for gold to drop 3871 again. It can drop, but much likely to go upside from here. See it, guys, it is a 1 day time frame structural change. Okay, we have already have this structural change here, and in 4 hour, if you see this, if you take this as a change of character, this is just a retracement, and 60% is the maximum retracement after the change of character. This is not a structural level for 4 hour. If you take this as a structural level, even if it is not tested, price is just coming to test it. Until market break this low or have a 2 candle closing below the low of 3944, market is not bearish in one day time frame. We don't have a 2 candle closing below here. So this is still a bullish structure. Sir, will it come to 40 pips movement per day? Because it's moving a lot. It is moving. What is difference in it? If you want scalp entries, okay guys, let me just clear your mind about how to manage your portfolio. What you need is, you need 1/2 or 1 gem 3. This is the what you need with 50% accuracy to be profitable. That's it. This is what you need to be profitable in forex trading. Just one gem 2 and one gem 3 are our setups with 50% accuracy. You will be still in profit no matter how you play this. This will be still a profitable. In one gem 2, suppose you have a $1,000 account. Okay, you are risking what you are risking here? You are risking $10 per trade. You have taken 100 trades. 50% your stop loss hits, so your $500 will be loss. And then your 50% trade hits TP, which is 2R. So what will be your profit here? You are risking 10, na? You are still near about 1000. In one gem 3, it will be much bigger. $5 will be your stop loss and 15,000 will be your profit. You are still in profit because your portfolio is now $2,000. Okay. This is your one gem 2. The final will be 500 rest plus $1,000 your profit, which is $1,500. This is one gem 2. And same thing, one gem 3, your 1500 will be your profit here, and your total portfolio will be at $2,000 in the end of month. So you don't need daily trades. You need one gem 2 setup or one gem 3 setup with 50% of accuracy to be profitable at the end of the month. Okay. Understand or not? Or you guys, this is minus 500. Here it is also minus 500. Calculate this. It will be near about. Okay. It is good. So this is the risk management you need to learn. Big players never chase one gem 5 or one gem 10 trade. It just play in this range, one gem 2 and one gem 3. It is enough for them. If you have much higher accuracy, if you have 60% to 70% of accuracy, it will be much higher returns. Then this area will be much, this grand total will be much bigger. So hope you guys understand what you need. Just find a suitable zones and just take one gem 2 and one gem 3 trades. When you get your target hit, exit from the market, leave out some small percentage of trade over for the swings and leave them for new highs. This is what I do. This is how I play my own portfolio. Any other questions? When you plot a parallel channel or trend line, which should be used, candle or the needles? What would be the discipline in your opinion in that? Just find the most test. If you have a max test at the wicks, you can take it. If you have max test at candles, you can take it. But always try to cover the full candle from wick to wick. If it is not taking it, then take candle body. Okay. See this. This is support. For here, this is resistance. And if it comes, it is support now. Why? This is not wick. This is full candle closing, candle closing, candle closing. I am just watching that price is facing resistance from this line to close above. So that's how it is a valid support line now. And for this bottom zone, this is a valid resistance now. Once it flips, you can enter in trade. Same thing for here. What I'm watching, price is facing difficulty to close below this low. That's why this is a good support for me. Whenever it will test, it is good to buy. For here, why I just mark this area? Because price was facing difficulty to break above, then it tested, again move upside, tested, again drop downside. You can see this now reaction. See this initial reaction. How will your mentorship works? My mentorship, I just teach them how to trade. This all the things you are watching right now in my all the daily time frame analysis. This is what I teach them. They are able to watch the trend. They are able to watch how market is going and enter in the trades. When I will be joining your VIP channel, what is the estimate percentage of winning? My swing win rate is around 60 to 70%. I don't scalp in most of the times. I don't scalp in smaller time frame. So if you are willing to join my VIP, then you are considering that I am the swing trader. I will be watching for mostly swings. And when I am just watching for scalp, it will be much higher. Any other questions? See this is a good area. Okay, this one is good. We will have a nice reaction. What is an aggressive zone? Recently I am seeing this in your Telegram. Aggressive zones are the zones from where market is expected to just test and bounce. See this? This was the area from where market have a multiple rejections. Okay? So when market break it with a strength and do not test it for the period of time, but when market test it then we can expect it to give us this aggressive reactions. Same thing, look at this. These are the aggressive areas. This was also aggressive area. Market was facing a strong resistance from here. This one failed to close above, but when market flip it, we can see this reaction. This is an aggressive zone from where you can enter in trade on the test and it can move rapidly. These are used for scalps. It have much smaller stop losses if you use it correctly. For this area, my aggressive zone was this much smaller. Here it was this much smaller area. And look at the reaction. Why this area was important? Because it was facing so much resistance here, but market failed to retest it and created a liquidity here. So whenever market is likely to test this area, it is expected that market will go long from here, and I'm still holding my long entry from here. Should I wait for the confirmation in those zones? Those zones don't give you confirmation, brother. Those zones just test and moves. Those zones are just a one tap entry. If you have already tested a aggressive zone, then next move can be a 60% to 70% retracement and this move. Okay, let me just show you if I see any aggressive zones. See this. Whenever aggressive zone test, it initial gives good move, okay, but the next retracement is near about 60 to 70%. See this. Then market moves, and this aggressive zone entries are one tap entry. After that, it never tested again. Look at this. Okay. You can find aggressive zones in any time frame. You will have it. This is aggressive zone. See this? Which is the best areas in BTC? In BTC right now it is bearish. I am watching for this areas around 98,944 to this 101.5k for short. This is my first short POI from where I am expecting drop. And if you are watching for long, watch for the area of 75 to 70 to this high. Can we say aggressive zones are just like support and resistance? No. They are order blocks. this was a order block from where market was rejecting multiple times. Now it have flipped. Now it is mitigation block. Okay. Do you watch kill zones to frame your entry? Time to track your entry? No, I don't watch. Please can you check DXY since it is some correlations and oscillations. Okay. DXY is bullish. I'm watching for upside momentum from here. This is the liquidity. Price is expected to test near about 103 if this area holds. Need to flip this zone here around 100. Daily time frame is making, see this was the last breakout structure, this is change of character, this is liquidity sweep, and now market is going for new high, so it will be just again retest it and move once we have a closing above this high. Isn't order block and candle just before the big move, thus creating an imbalance for the price to come back? Sorry, it was some technical error. Now let's continue. Okay. So any other questions, or should we wind up the session over here? No questions? Okay, so let's repeat gold again for the new members. So gold is still making higher highs and higher lows in daily time frame, and we don't have any structure break, and then we have again a breakout structure. So we are expecting it to make a new higher low in this zone here, then it will move. So this is what I'm expecting right now in gold to create a new higher low and move towards this direction. Okay, and the area which I'm watching right now is this firstly our green zone, which is our demand in daily time frame, from where we are still moving upside, though it is forming an evening star in daily time frame. It is very much be stronger sign if we have a sweep and again closing back above this zone here. Okay, then our target will be this high. In case price do not respect all the structural levels, have breakdown and close the candle below it, then we will be watching for this areas around 3926. Then market will test these zones. Okay, below this low we are expecting market to sell out to this high, and above this zone after taking some liquidity here, I am expecting market to create a new high near this one. In smaller time frame, price is at resistance at this level here. After testing this, market is dropping slowly and creating a smaller time frame supply from where market is dropping. It is creating a wedge. If we have a breakout above and clear candle closing, then you can enter in long for this supply test again. After this supply breakout, market will test this areas 4145, and after that again drop is possible. So right now if you are watching for a long entry, wait for this wedge to get breakout, and if you are wanting a short entry, then on the test and rejection again you can enter in short for the target of this green zone again. And I am expecting market to sweep out this low and its liquidity, test near about our psychological level of 4000 here, about 4005 to 4000, which is near at our highest volume area in daily time frame, this one. Okay, so I am expecting market to test this area and again rise for this high. My first priority will be still a long opportunity after this move. Why do you trade in gold mostly? Because I feel comfortable in gold. 4-hour closing. Yes, it is important that 4-hour closing should be above this area of 4019, near about here. Unemployment claims is on 20th November. Yes, it is. We will be watching for it. How to check volume areas just you used? It is a one trading view tool. You will find it over here in projections, and it is fixed range volume profile. It gives you the point in which the price at where gold have the most volume trades. It have this price at where the gold got a maxed volume at this price, and this range it have this price as a highest volume. If you see this in previous times, you will find it everywhere. See this area was there, you have tested and move. Most of the times price likely to test these areas. See, now look at this. So this is the point from where I'm expecting gold to bounce again. सर ये कैसे पता करें कि किस जोन को फेल करेगा और कहाँ से कहाँ तक बाय और कहाँ से सेल? प्लीज टेल मी. Just watch for zones, guys. This was the support zone. See, it fails, market retested, now it is falling. This was the support zone. See this, it is moving, it fails. Now if market tests this, it will be still a short, and target will be the nearest support, which is this one. So if market flip above it, then it will test this area and drop to this zone here. Be precise, this one. Okay, and these zones are much stronger when it is aligned with structural levels, and this is also our structural levels in 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. Both have the same structural level at this one. So if this area get tested, the minimum you will get near about 400 pips. Can I trade prop firms? You can, brother. You need a risk management. Okay, guys. So I'm winding up the session today. Thank you for joining. I have some work to do, so I have to leave. So thank you for your time. Thank you for joining. See you in the next week. We will have some good pips and swing trades here in gold. I will share some